The NPD Group's report for August 2016 is out, and thanks to the release of the Xbox One S, Microsoft's Xbox One has managed to outsell the PS4 for the second month in a row in the United States. Xbox marketing boss Mike Nichols was upbeat about the success, stating that, thanks to our fans and their excitement for new Xbox One games and the recently launched Xbox One S, which is the only console available this holiday with built-in UHD 4K Blu-ray, 4K video streaming, and HDR for video and gaming, Xbox One was the best-selling console in the US in August, according to the NPD Group. In addition, we continue to see strong engagement on Xbox Live, the fastest, most reliable gaming network, with total global gaming hours on Xbox One consoles increasing 42% year over year. Nichols noted that the Xbox One had several big titles like ReCore, Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3 and Dead Rising 4 out this year, while other features like clubs and looking for groups would be arriving this holiday. It'll be interesting to see if Microsoft can maintain the success over the coming months, since the PS4 Slim is out on September the 15th and the PS4 Pro arrives in November. Ubisoft has been seeing a bid for a hostile takeover from French media conglomerate Vivendi for a while now, and Ubisoft's top brass, including the Guillemot brothers, have been trying their very best to resist and counter Vivendi's push. They've bargained with and lobbied other shareholders, promising incentives and better returns for them should they hold onto their stock, and apparently they are also increasing their own stake in the company. While the PlayStation 4 Pro will promise HDR support along with 4K, Sony also revealed that HDR support will be coming to the current PlayStation 4 console as well. A firmware update for the same will be released next week, and will of course include the PlayStation 4 Slim when it launches. HDR, or High Dynamic Range Lighting, was one of the more intriguing features revealed for the PS4 Pro at the PlayStation meeting. It essentially provides a more dynamic spectrum of luminescence, resulting in more realistic lighting overall. That the PS4 and PS4 Slim will be receiving the same support is good news, though obviously you won't receive the additional power and 4K support the PS4 Pro will provide. The PS4 Slim is out on September the 15th, so look out for the HDR firmware update to be available then. We still don't know a whole lot about Cyberpunk 2077. It was announced years ago, well before The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, but since its announcement, The Witcher 3 along with its expansions have been announced and released, and Cyberpunk continues to remain a complete and total enigma. CD Projekt Red also refused to talk a whole lot about it, although they apparently do want us assured that development on the game is coming along, and it is coming along well. In fact, in a recent investor relation Q&A session, IR specialist Katarzyna Zulk via NeoGAF mentioned that Cyberpunk 2077 has currently more developers at work than The Witcher 3 during its most intensive month of development. This seems to corroborate CD Projekt Red's previous assertions that this will be their most ambitious game yet. If that means that we can expect the kind of incredible quality from Cyberpunk that we got with The Witcher 3, which is legitimately a hallmark of the genre, then I say we give CD Projekt Red all the time that they want. While it may not be nearly as manically popular as at launch, the Pokémon Company and Niantic announced that Pokémon Go has managed to cross 500 million downloads worldwide since first releasing in July. Tsunekazu Ishihara, president and CEO of the Pokémon Company, stated that the phenomenal success of Pokémon Go during the brand's 20-year celebration is an incredible reminder of how many people around the world love Pokémon. The team at Niantic developed a unique experience that merges their expertise in cutting-edge location-based technologies with the beloved characters and classic gameplay of Pokémon. This ideal match of the right brand and the right technology has resonated with hundreds of millions of existing and new fans around the world. The next step for the game is integration with Apple Watch, as Niantic unveiled details of the same during Apple's reveal event for the iPhone 7. John Hanker, CEO of Niantic, said, The globally loved Pokemon brand, paired with Niantic's platform and game design that encourages exploration, exercise, and making real-world social connections, has inspired millions of people of all ages to go outdoors together. We are encouraged by the fast adoption of the game, and are pleased to see so many people walk and play every day. Pokemon Go for Apple Watch will be another way people can incorporate the game into their daily lives, even more seamlessly. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, folks. At least don't believe things posted by sketchy and less than credible sources, or things that are not substantiated with proper proof and evidence. For instance, an article has been doing the rounds lately suggesting that the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition will feature an expanded plotline and random dragon spawns. Now, we already know this is not true. Bethesda's Pete Hines has confirmed multiple times that Skyrim's remaster will not have any expanded content, that it's basically just the 2011 game and all its expansions with a new coat of paint and new mod support. But that didn't stop that article from being published. Thankfully, Hines, with all the infinite patience that he has, decided to take to Twitter and confirm yet again that there will be no expanded story, no random dragon respawns, and no new content of any kind whatsoever in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, so please consider subscribing to our channel. We do original content, reviews, graphics comparison, and much more, and try to upload a video every day. Thank you very much for checking us out.